We back, man. We back. Technical difficulties. I apologize, man. Technical difficulties. We back up now. Dang, man. I missed the pick. Sadly, I missed it. The pick was Devin Witherspoon, and that's the first one I got incorrectly. Sad, man. My streak comes to an end. But yeah, man. Sorry about that, man. Technical difficulties. We done. We back, though. Everything's going to be better. And we'll be straight. Devin Witherspoon going 3. Or, I'm sorry. Devin Witherspoon going 5. What y'all think? What do y'all think? That's tough, though. That is tough. That is tough. Devin Witherspoon. So now the lines are on clock, man. Once again, I apologize for the... Took me down, man. They stream sniped me, bro. They got me down and up out of there. It is safe to say I will not be showing highlights no more. That's just what I think. But, hey, Devin Witherspoon is a Seattle Seahawks. Jalen Carter still on the board. Could be going to Detroit. Possibly. Arguably number 1 pick falling to number 6. Might be the moves. But Devin Witherspoon, first cornerback taken off the board, man. People thought he was going to be really good. And he just might be. But, yeah, man. Rock Out Nate said we back. We back, man. Once y'all join in, go ahead and comment down below, man. Devin Witherspoon, number 5? Was crazy. It was crazy. But, yeah, man, we got sniped. We got sniped for real, man. We got sniped. I'm just waiting for my Giants to come on, man. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for my Giants to slide. Devin Witherspoon, number 5. Damn, man, I can't believe we got sniped. I can't believe we got sniped for real, man. Don't want your boy to succeed. But listen, man, if you aren't already subscribed, put in the chat, man. Put it in the chat. How y'all feeling with Devin Witherspoon? Is he going to be the guy? Is he going to be the man? First cornerback taken off the board. I ain't even going to show y'all highlights no more. They sniped your boy, man. They sniped your boy. But listen, man. We're just going to keep enjoying the draft. Going to keep rocking on, man. Like up the stream once again. We need to push that one up. We had 9 likes on the other one. I need 10. I need double digits on this first stream. Might become a regular thing, but hey, man. Devin Witherspoon going 5. I didn't see it. And now my perfect streak is done. Now the line's on the clock. They took off the board where it says if the pick is in or not. So we don't know if the pick was in, but listen, man. YouTube is sensitive. Yeah, Samantha. YouTube is sensitive. They sniped me, man. They took me down. They don't want to see me succeed. It's okay, though. It's all right because we back and we better. That's all that matters. We back and we better. I need the likes on this one. If you're watching, like up the video. Help me out. We're trying to get this one past the previous one, man. But draft number 6, the Lions. Who are they taking? If I'm going back to my big board, right? The big board that I have. I don't think wide receivers. At this point, I'm just going to keep saying Jalen Carter until it's done. I'm going to keep saying Jalen Carter until he's picked. You can't let this talent fall that much. You can't let him fall this deep. Pick number 6, arguably the number 1 person in the draft. It's going to be Jalen Carter, man. It is going to be Jalen Carter. It has to be. No other choice. No other choice. What is happening? Why are they taking so long? Cardinals move us to number 6 overall pick. Oh, wait, what? The Cardinals took the pick? Do the Cardinals want Jalen? So the Cardinals traded back to number 10. That's number 2. That's the second trade that happened, and the Cardinals were involved twice. The Cardinals were involved twice, man. Jalen Carter, the moves. They're not picking a quarterback. Will Levis is not going there. They could be going wide receiver. Could they go wide receiver? Could they get Jackson Smith? DeAndre Hopkins on the way out? They could go wide receiver. They got a second round pick next year, and they got the 12th overall pick. So Lions move back to 12, and they get a second rounder for next year. Not a bad trade. The Cardinals could be going wide receiver. Dang. Jalen Carter or Jackson Smith. One of the two, man. Jalen Carter or Jackson Smith. That might be it, man. That might be. I'm just posting the links now. If you don't already, man, once again, subscribe down below. Like it up. Follow me on IGs, man. Follow me on my socials, my Twitter and my IG, man. That's where I post any updates. You'll see me post other stuff on there as well. All my shorts go crazy too, but here goes the Cardinals. Jalen Carter, that's it. That's what I think it is. Jalen Carter. Paris Johnson Jr. They got an offensive tackle. They traded up for. I heard he might be the best offensive lineman in this draft. Might be the best tackle in the draft, but I didn't think they would have to trade up for him. Who was that? Detroit. Who was behind Detroit? The Raiders. Would the Raiders make a move for tackle? Maybe. They felt like he was going to be gone. They traded up for their guy, Paris Johnson Jr., out of Ohio State, one of the best offensive tackles in the draft. Just posting up once again. Just post these links out there. Live stream. How y'all feeling with that trade, man? We got 7 people in the building. Appreciate y'all being in the building, man. Put in the chat how y'all feeling, who y'all drafting, and appreciate y'all being here, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Road to 1K is still active, man. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe down below. Like it up. Let's get some people in the building. I want everybody to say hello. I'll say hello to y'all. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Paris Johnson Jr. going to the Cardinals. So they're trying to get my man's Kyler some help. They're trying to give him some protection so he can stay healthy. And he'll be playing left tackle for the Arizona Cardinals. They always had a good right tackle. If y'all don't know, Kelvin Beachum. He was their right tackle. He's arguably one of their best offensive linemen and never had the left spot secured. Left tackle is probably the most important, one of the most important positions in this league. And it's a good thing the Giants have the best one in the league. But that's just me. Andrew Thomas, one of the best young top 3 offensive tackle. I'm going to say it. Top 3 offensive tackle, Andrew Thomas. So when you want a guy, you go get him, man. Andrew Thomas was the number 4 overall pick. So they feel like this guy's going to be the same thing. He's going to be the personal protector, the blindside protector for Kyler Murray. You go get him. You paid Kyler Murray. He's going to be here to stay. And you want your quarterback standing upright. So a trade happened, man. Once again, Jalen Carter is still on the board. How much is he going to fall? Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. Y'all might not like me for this, but you know who the Raiders draft. Y'all know who the Raiders draft. Y'all know the type of players they like and they get. I'm not trying to be too much, but you see the guys they get, man. Jalen Carter with all this stuff off the field. Will the Raiders learn? I don't think so. Jalen Carter is going to be a Raider, man. It just makes sense. Put Jalen Carter in Las Vegas. Put Jalen Carter in Las Vegas, man. He just fits the bill on everyone they draft, everyone they bring on their team, man. They got all the off-the-field issues, all these different things that take place. Jalen Carter, you are a Las Vegas Raider, in my opinion, man. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. Who's going next to the Raiders? Who's going next? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. 4 minutes left. We're only at number 7. So we've been at it for over an hour, man. For y'all that's been watching the whole time, man. Appreciate y'all once again. First time streaming. And I love the energy. I'm not going to lie. I love the energy. I love everybody talking. Everybody, give me some feedback. I need this feedback. And overall, man, it's just good. It's a good vibe. It's a good feeling, man. I definitely think I'm going to do this more often. But if y'all like it, man, like it up. And let me know in the chat if y'all enjoy this. Should I do this more? You never know. You might see me playing some games. Might be on Madden. Or you might see me just doing a Friday night talk. We just talk about anything and everything. And yeah, man, love the support, man. 650 subscribers, and we still on the road to 1K. 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. There's no pick in just yet, but it still might be on the way. Still might be on the way. Let's continue to push this out on the socials. Let's continue to push this thing out, man. It's too many nights and I'm nameless. It's too many nights and I'm famous. YouTube might take me down for singing a song. I need to stop. Christian Gonzalez still on the board. The Raiders can use any defensive help they can get. He could still be that pick possibly. I'm still not off the fact that Anthony Richardson is going to be an Indianapolis Colt, man. I'm still not off that. I am still not off that. Let's see what Twitter's looking like. Let's see what Twitter is looking like. How they feeling with these picks, man. Let's see how they looking, bro. Enough about the Chiefs. Yeah, I agree. They traded with the Texans. Yup. Cardinals got that. Still can't believe the Chairs. Can't believe the Bears chose Justin Fields over Bryce Young. Skip Bayless being Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless being Skip Bayless. Can't believe the Bears chose Justin Fields over Bryce Young. It's already a done deal, man. I just don't know why you're still talking about it. But, yeah, man. 2 for 20 shorts. Hey. No plug here. Texas ain't playing with y'all no more. Now they're not. They traded twice. Deontay Banks is just below 30%. Oh, we're talking about the Giants picks. So far, no crazy reaction. I mean, maybe I'm not following the right people, though. But Bryce Young, we knew that was going to happen, man. I'm not even looking at Yankee stuff right now. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If y'all baseball fans, I might have to do a baseball live stream. Y'all let me know. Terrified there's about to be a big run on cornerbacks out there. It might be. There might be. Yeah, man. This right here. This is probably the biggest shock for me. Texans didn't pass on a quarterback and they got Will Anderson. That's huge. That is huge. Can't say I seen it coming. Cannot say it. I don't think anybody realistically saw it coming. I don't think they saw it coming, man. We got 6 people in the building, man. Like it up. Let me know in the chat what y'all think about the draft so far. The Raiders pick is in. Who's it going to be? Jalen Carter. That's the only right answer. Jalen Carter fits the bill. If y'all know, y'all know. The Raiders hired some people that might end up in jail one day. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that type of guy. I hope Jalen Carter has a great career. I'm just saying, when it comes to this off the field stuff, the Raiders always get him. I don't know why. But I think at the end of the day, he's the best player in this draft. And he was supposed to be the number 1 overall pick. He's not a QB. That's why he didn't go. But he was supposed to be the number 1 overall pick. Jalen Carter at number 7. Book it, man. That's what I think. Y'all let me know who you think is going to be next. Who's going to be a Las Vegas Raider? Looks like they're going to make the pick now. Let's dive straight into it. Jalen Carter is the only right answer, in my opinion. I had the first 4 down, and after the first 4, I really haven't got one after that. Here we go. The number 7 overall pick. Jalen Carter or Christian Gonzalez? Wow. I'm going to be honest. I didn't watch a lot of Tyree Wilson, so I can't even tell you much. But I'm just shocked that Jalen Carter is still on the board. They didn't elect to get one of the best corners in the draft. Let's get Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech. Can't tell you much about him, but all I know is the Raiders do these type of picks. When they had the number 4 overall pick and they took Farrell out of Clemson, that nobody had him projected to be even close in the top 10. This might be one of those picks again, potentially. Potentially might be one of those picks. Once again, I think my ratio is going down now. But Tyree Wilson, man, he's going to be an Indianapolis. He's going to be a Las Vegas Raider. And once again, Jalen Carter is still on the board. Jalen Carter is still on the board, man. Jalen Carter is still there. But now we'll move on to Atlanta. Is Atlanta at this point? Like I said, I'm just gonna keep saying it. It's Jalen Carter until he's taken. Jalen Carter until he's taken, man. ATL, what do they need? They need a quarterback. Hey, man. Will Levis. Are they gonna get Will Levis? He's still on the board. They potentially need a quarterback because they just haven't had one. They drafted one last year, but do I think... Who did they get last year? They got the quarterback out of Cincinnati last year. Do I think it stops him from getting a quarterback? No. He wasn't a first-round pick for a reason. Will Levis is still potentially there. They also have a ton of holes, honestly. They can go a lot of different ways. And it potentially could be Jalen Carter. It's Jalen Carter until it's done. John says, if Philly gets that chance to get Jalen, they are not going to let it go by. Oh, my gosh. They can't. I can't let it happen, man. Philly cannot get Jalen Carter. I don't know how I'll be able to go about the rest of this draft if they get Jalen Carter, man. I don't know how they're going to let it happen. They have a stacked defensive line already. They did lose Javon Hargrave. Jalen Carter to Philly would be nuts, but I don't see him falling. I didn't see him falling past 5, and we are at number 8, so he still could go. He still could go to number 10, man. But we shall see. We shall see. Will Levis could go to the Falcons, man. Jalen Carter. Oh, he's smiling, though. Jalen Carter's smiling. Is Jalen Carter going to ATL? The pick is in, and they're going to commercial, man. He was smiling, though. Jalen Carter might be on the move, man. If I had to take the pick, I think it's him. If I was putting my money on this one, glad I'm not. I think it might be him. We got 3 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Once again, like it up, subscribe down below, and put in the chat, man, how y'all feeling with the draft? Who's your favorite team? How you feeling with the live stream, man? How's the live stream feeling? Can't say I expected the draft to go the way it goes, but do we ever? Do we ever? And just recapping on whatever has happened so far. CJ Stroud goes number 2. Bryce Young went 1, as we all thought it was going to be. Texans trade up and get Will Anderson at number 3. Number 4 is Anthony Richardson. Number 5 was Witherspoon to Seattle. Number 6. Oh, wait, did Seattle trade back? I forgot at this point. Number 6. I already forgot. Dang. That would mean they got Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. Yep. 2 Georgia boys. That's what made that defensive line already crazy. They had both of them, and that's what made that defense unstoppable. And if they paired them up in the National Football League, I would be tight. And I'm seeing them 2 times a year. I would be tight. Jalen Carter's going to be a Falcon anyway, so I don't even know what we're talking about. That's crazy, man. Like I said, I think the biggest shock for me is Anthony Richardson at 2. At 4, I'm sorry. Anthony Richardson at 4. Didn't expect it. Did not expect it, man. Just trying to see if there's anything crazy. Just look at this photo, man. I didn't see it. I didn't see it being a thing. Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, QB reads, QB zones. Zone reads are going to be coming every single play. Who are you going to play? Anthony Richardson or are you going to play Jonathan Taylor? Which one are you going to play off of? If I'm then, I'm doing a quarterback zone read every single time, man. Quarterback option. But that's the future for Indianapolis, man. Colts fans, I wonder how you feeling. I wonder how y'all feeling for real, man. I wonder how you feeling. Drop, top, and rings. The pick is in once again. At this point, we're just waiting to see what it is. The The pick is in. Some notable players that are still on the board: Jalen Carter, Paris Johnson. Appreciate it, John. Paris Johnson and Wilson. Paris Johnson, I forgot that one. Couldn't tell you much about him, being honest. Bijan Robinson, Jalen Carter, Jackson Smith. We still have a couple of defense guys. Joey Porter Jr., Christian Gonzalez is still on the board. But the pick is in for the Falcons, and we're going to see who it is, man. The pick is in. I think it's Jalen Carter till it's not. That's all it is. Jalen Carter till it's not, man. Can we announce the pick already? Put Jalen Carter in ATL, man. Keep him in Georgia. Just keep him in Georgia. Oh, they got somebody else announcing the pick. They did this for the Giants last year. I thought it was really dope. They need to do this for every team. They need to do it for every single team, man. This is a Jalen Carter chat. Is it Jalen Carter? I don't have my sound on. I'm just going to be honest. So I'm not too sure what he's saying right now. Here we go. ATL fans, stand up, man. Here we go. Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson, man. Kevin, I don't know if you're still in the cut. Kevin said he was going to go to the Bears, and he goes right in front of him. Wow. I did not expect that, man. Bijan Robinson. Oh, my gosh. Is Jalen Carter going to be... Oh, my gosh. Is Jalen Carter going to be an Eagle? Please. Please, no. Please. Don't let it happen. But Bijan Robinson, man, he's a beast. I just drafted running back top 10. I feel like it was dying nowadays, but not this year. Not this year. Bijan Robinson is going to be playing at ATL, man. Maybe they do have faith in their quarterback. Quarterback out of Cincinnati. Dang, who is that? Let me look it up real quick. I don't know why I don't know who it is. ATL, Falcons, quarterback. I don't think you should. Desmond Ridder. That's who it was. Desmond Ridder, man. Desmond Ridder. John, keep that energy out the way, man. Jalen Carter cannot be an Eagle. Jalen Carter cannot be an Eagle. But Bijan Robinson, man, once again, people were saying he was probably the second best player in this draft. Once again, running back is just not valued nowadays. Not valued in the point where you take him a top 10, and it happened. Trade. Did the trade happen? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is trade number 3. The Eagles swap with the Bears, and the Eagles are going to go get Jalen Carter. They're going to do it, man. Oh, my gosh. I would assume this has to be the move, right? You know, you would think it has to be Jalen Carter. They could go corner maybe. No, they're going to go Jalen Carter, man. They're just going to. What was the recipe for them being really good last year was their defensive line. And listen, man, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. How did this happen? How did this happen? Jalen Carter is about to be a Philadelphia Eagle, man. What the heck? What the heck? The pick's in already, man. They knew who they wanted. They knew who they wanted. But why did they have to... If you traded with Chicago, I mean, maybe potentially someone traded with Chicago, you trade up to make sure nobody takes him. Is he gonna be an Eagle, man? Please, please don't let this be. Azil, my dog. He says Robinson got that dog in him. He does. Dog in him or dog I'm him. Y'all let me know. Oh my gosh, they're happy. It's Jalen Carter, bro. It's Jalen Carter. It's the only thing I could think about, man. Now they got Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter paired together with Fletcher Cox still being there. Oh, man. This is tough. This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. It has to be Jalen Carter. It has to be. Chicago. They didn't want him. They traded back, got more assets. They went ahead and traded back, get more assets, man. Chicago still stacking up. I wonder who they're going to take at 10. They could go receiver still. Pair of Jackson Smith back with, if you don't know, he's coming out of Ohio State, back with Justin Fields maybe. Did he play with them? Maybe. But Philly might get Jalen Carter, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. Listen, man, the Eagles, I'll give them this. They're aggressive. They are aggressive. And listen, when they want a guy, they're going to go get him. He said Eagles are going to be nasty. This is not what I need. I don't need them to be nasty, man. I don't. To think that they were in the Super Bowl this past year and they had the 10th overall pick because of a trade that they made, I think last year or 2 years ago. They do it right, man. They do it right. There's Bijan going to ATL. I'm sorry. I just need to see who Philly. I'm assuming it has to be Jalen Carter. Number one prospect in this draft. Arguably the best talented prospect in this draft. Falling to number 9. I didn't expect it. But it's happening. Man, just announced the pick already, man. Just announced the pick. Says Eagles about to go back to the Super Bowl. Nah, man. The Giants going to stop them. The Giants are going to stop them. Listen, if I'm a Giants fan and if I'm a Giants general manager, I gotta go get some linemen ASAP. John says Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Hassan Reddick. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, man. It's crazy when you have a stacked team already. They got a 10th and they got a 4th round pick next year. Moved up one spot. They got a 4th round pick out of it. Shout out to Chicago, man. They're stacking up. They're building out there. They're building something over there. They're definitely building something over there. But listen, man. They are stacked. And the rich get richer. They're about to make this defensive line even better right now. Hats off to you. Hats off to y'all, Philly. Hats off to y'all. But the pick's about to be announced, man. This has to be Jalen Carter, right? Y'all let me know in the chat. It has to be, I would assume. Dirty Birds, man. Them Dirty Birds. They ended my season. They ended my NFL season last year. My Juke 2023 campaign. They ended it last year on us, man. And the Eagles just always do it to us. Here comes the pick. It has to be Jalen Carter. It has to be Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter is an Eagle, man. I can't believe this. How could they let this happen? How could they let this happen? How could they let this happen? Wow, man. Dang, man. Jalen Carter to the Eagles. Carter is a dominant force. Carter flashed most disruptive ability. 2021 D-line, which produced 3 FRPs. Yes. Javon Walker. 31st round picks. Carter's elite. Enjoys his college teammate, Jordan Davis. This was them in Georgia. And now they're both doing it in Philly, man. The rich get richer. The rich get richer, man. Can't say I expected it. Definitely didn't, but it wasn't going to be easy. It was not going to be easy. They never make it easy for us, man. They never do. Never do, man. It's tough. That is tough. It's tough, man. The Giants' offensive line was already bad. We got whooped. This is bad, man. This is bad. Y'all let me know in the chat, man, how y'all feeling. How y'all feeling? Who's it going to be next? We still pushing out here, man. Like up the video if you haven't already. Once again, we need to surpass that other stream that I got sniped on. We need to surpass that one. But, man, the Eagles, man. The freaking Eagles. The Eagles, they do it every year. They do it every time, man. The Bears pick is in. Moving on, you know. We're going to number 10. No receivers off the board. Only one cornerback is taken off the board. So Joey Porter Jr. is still there. Christian Gonzalez is still there. The Bears, who could this pick be? Who could this pick be? If I'm making the decision, man, if I'm the Bears, we had one of the worst wide receiver classes last year. I'm going to go get Jackson Smith. That's just me. You got DJ Moore. You went and got Chase Claypool. Go add another one, man. Go get your quarterback some tools. Go get your quarterback some players, man. Go get your quarterback some weapons that can make plays in the open field, that can make it easier for him, get the ball out of his hands quickly, and just watch them go to work. Jackson Smith, you should be a Chicago Bear. That's me, though. What y'all think? That's me. Think Jackson Smith got to go to Chicago. Man. Jalen Carter, Azil says, Daniel Jones haunted for the rest of his career. He might be seeing ghosts. I don't want him to be like, oh, man, it's just tough, bro. It's just tough. Once again, the Giants already had one of the worst offensive lines. You saw that game that we played the Eagles in that game. The defense just, they just had no chance. And now they just got even better. They got younger. They got better. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. But listen, all those questions off the field, you know, hopefully he has a great career. Hopefully none of that stops him from being on the field, man. I don't like the Eagles, but I'm not going to root against individual players. You know, I hope he does his thing. I just hope he doesn't do his thing against us. Well, the Bears pick is in, man. Once again, could see it being cornerback, could see it being wide receiver. If I'm them, I'm going to go get Jackson Smith, get Justin Fields another weapon, and let's go compete next year. You already got some assets. You got a first-round pick next year. Let's go get something that can help y'all right now. Obviously, you want to go best player available. You know, you want to do that. But do you want your quarterback to make a leap? Is it going into year 3? You want him to make that leap? Might have to get some weapons, man. Jalen Carter, they're showing highlights, man. One of the most talented players in this class. Not even a question. The question was, is he going to stay on the field? The question is he going to have that work ethic? And listen, pairing him up with his former teammate, man, it is about to be scary. It is about to be scary. This guy is just physically gifted. Very strong, very quick, could use his hands. Man, something about the Eagles. Something about the Eagles, man. Like the video if you haven't already, man. Once again, subscribe. Trying to push this content out there. Jalen Carter's an Eagle, man. Jalen Carter is an Eagle. No wide receivers off the board, though. Might be the first one coming up soon. Let's check what that Hawks scores is. Hawks are still in it, low-key. Hawks are low-key still in it. Yeah, that's tough, though. That's tough for real, man. 5 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for joining in. You guys are literally just watching me. Appreciate y'all so much. The Bears pick is in. Like I said, Jackson Smith's a pick for me. Let's see. Clearly, I don't know anything I'm talking about. Darnell Wright is the pick at number 10. What is he pointing back for? Was the pick wrong? Goodell was like pointing back, and like I said, I had the volume off, so I'm not too sure. I was like, is he telling the the player to walk back? Offensive tackle. You go get him protection. Listen, I said go get him protection by giving him some weapons. They said go get protection by giving him some offensive linemen. Can't hate him for it. They will go ahead and go get an offensive tackle, trying to help the Bears. I'm just still stuck by the Jalen Carter stuff. Man. It's tough in these streets, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling in the chat. We got Titans. Pick is in. Will Levis might be going to Tennessee. Detroit's on the board after that. And we got Green Bay at 13. Green Bay is interesting. Green Bay swapped with the Jets, if you don't know already, in that trade. Aaron Rodgers being sent to the New York Jets. They swapped their picks, and they went ahead and got a second that could be a first, which probably will be a first, because all Aaron Rodgers has to do is play on the field for 65% of the snaps, and they'll move on. They'll move on up to a first-round pick. I think that's what it ended up being. But Titans here at number 11. The pick is in. Will Levis. It's the only thing that's right, man. I think Will Levis is going to be a Tennessee Titan. I think he'll be there, man. How y'all feeling so far in this draft? We're only 10 picks in. Draft started at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. It's 9:30. We're only 10 picks in. Hope y'all in for the long haul, man, because I'm here. But where could Tennessee go for real, man? Where could Tennessee go? I'm just still like, I'm just still stuck on Jalen Carter. I think that's going to be stuck there for a minute. It's going to be stuck there for a minute, man. Man, you love to see it. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on, man. We got some important info going on right now. If y'all could tune in real quick. We got the boys. Together right now. Darren Waller, you see my boy Danny Dimes at the draft party, man. It's a very, very long wait until our pick. You see my dog Daniel Jones in the flesh. Signing footballs and throwing them at a draft party, man. Look at the dime, man. And the new addition, Darren Waller, number 12. I didn't expect number 12. Number 12 is a little offsetting for a tight end for me. Maybe that's just me. But number 12 for tight end, it's kind of, I don't know, a little funky to me. Titans pick is in, man. We're still waiting on who it's going to be. Waiting for them to announce it. They went on commercial break, so we're going to have to wait again. But, man, can we just fast forward to 25? Can Jackson Smith be available? Can Zay Flowers be on the board? I need him, man. Giants, go trade up, bro. Go trade up. What you got to give? They moved up one spot and got to third. The Giants are at pick 25. Can you give up a second next year to trade up? Is that doable? It just might be. Trade a second. The pick is in for the Titans, so it's not going to be with the Titans. Who was the next pick? Detroit. Take a back seat, man. Go get a second round pick for next year. Let's go get Jackson Smith. Let's go get him. Azio says, New England got to take Smith-Njigba. New England's at 14. Listen, it's shaping out well for you guys. It just might be him. I felt like there was a couple chances that he could have went. I definitely thought it was going to be at 10 to Chicago. Still could be on the board for y'all, man. Get Mac Daddy a weapon. Get Mac Griddle a weapon, man. Oh, man. Jalen Carter is going to be a good player, man, but it got me feeling sick, man. It's got me feeling sick. So I'm looking at Ian Rappaport's tweet. Number 5. The number 5 overall pick was 40 minutes ago. These drafts be going slow for real, man. These drafts be moving slow. These drafts be moving slowly, man. They're back. Tennessee Titans out here with making their pick. We got 4 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Number 4. Still stuck on number 4 being Anthony Richardson, but Tennessee Titans pick is in. Is Will Levis off the board? Do they go get a quarterback? Anthony Richardson gone. All these other players that possibly quarterbacks could have been taken are gone. Hendon Hooker is still on the board, but listen, he shouldn't be a first-round pick. If Hendon Hooker's a first-round pick, I'm going to have to end the stream. If Hendon Hooker is a first-round pick, I'm going to have to end the stream. Just waiting for them to announce the pick, though. Can we give some flowers to Mike Vrabel? I think Mike Vrabel has been a pretty good coach. Brought some teams back, gave them that fight. He leads men. And they always play hard. Tennessee always plays hard, man. But Tannehill's on the team. It looks like that era is coming to an end soon. They might have to make something happen. And will this be the play? We shall see. We shall see, man. Let's go announce the pick, man. The pick is in. They're going to announce the pick now. What's our prediction, man? Who's going? Who's going to be a Tennessee Titan? Tyler, are you in the cut, man? Titans fans need to stand up. They took a guard. Peter Skoronski. Titans' offensive line has been bad for a little bit. They go ahead and they get a guard, arguably probably the best guard in the draft. Will Levis is still there, man. Will Levis is still there. He was projected to go number 1. He was projected to go number 1, man, but he's still on the board. But Peter Skoronski, guard out of Northwestern. To be honest, I can't tell you much about him. But JSN is still on the board. Christian Gonzalez is still on the board. There's some guys that are still on the board, man. There are some dudes still out there. But for me, from pick 17 to pick 25 is where it's going to get crazy, in my opinion. That's where some guys that have some good grades are still going to be floating around. It's going to be like, when are they going to get taken? Azil saying New England needs to go get Jonathan Smith, or I'm sorry, Smith Najigba. Still on the board. Still on the board. We're at number 12. New England's at number 14. Do you go trade up to go get him? Because listen, I'm letting y'all know right now, if Green Bay's on the board and Jason's there, Green Bay's taking him. They need weapons. They put Jordan Love in the building now. Aaron Rodgers is not there anymore. They need some help. They need some weapons from my man's Jordan Love. JSN is going to go to the Lions. He's going to go to Green Bay if they don't trade up with the Lions. The Lions pick seems to be in. That means they're not trading it. Sorry. Who will the Lions pick be? I'm being honest right now. I have no idea. I have no idea who the Lions can go. They have so many different avenues they can go. Will Levis be a Lion? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to draft the quarterback right now after what Jared Goff did last year. They have weapons already. Do they need more? Maybe. You drafted Jameson Williams. You drafted St. Brown. Do you need another wide receiver? Probably not. Offensive line, maybe. But outside of Skoronski, who just went, was there anybody else worth taking this high? We don't really know. 5 people in the building, man. Once again, appreciate y'all so much. Still out here moving, grooving, growing. If you don't already, Twitter down here, IG down here. Follow up. I put some updates on there, man. Subscribe down below as well. We're at 650, man. 650, less than 300 away, or I'm sorry, less than 400 away from 1,000. We're more than halfway there. Keep moving, man. Let's keep growing. Here comes the Lions pick. I was late to that. I'm sorry. I was late to that. But Jahmyr Gibbs, running back out of Alabama. You seen people saying that he could go to Dallas. He could be a Cowboy. They really don't like DeAndre Swift. Can we talk about that? Why do the Lions not like DeAndre Swift? They get a guy like Jamal Williams, and they just got rid of him. I understand that, but they don't like him. They don't. And now this is the second running back taken at 12. Listen, if I'm the Giants, right, we're way in 25. We're pick 25. We're still far, right? This is what I need. This is what we need. We got guards going early. We got 2 running backs being taken in the top 12. Last year, I think maybe there was 1 or maybe no running back taken in the first round. We got 2 in the top 12. The Lions go get a running back, man, Jahmyr Gibbs. And I've seen a couple games with him. Jahmyr Gibbs is electric, very elusive. He doesn't have that physical play like Bijan Robinson does, but he's a good running back. Solid running back paired up with Bryce Young, and now moving over. You know, he's probably going to be, I would imagine, you draft him in the first round, he got to be your lead back. DeAndre Swift, your time is coming to an end. But Jahmyr Gibbs, man, he got a burst. He got a burst for sure. Can't say I expected it, though. I definitely thought he was going to be later, arguably maybe in the second round. And he goes in the first top 12. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Once again, no wide receivers taken. Only 1 cornerback taken so far. Cornerback is still in the play for Giants. Wide receivers could still be in the play as well. It's gonna be crazy. Wasn't the draft looking like a crazy wide receiver class? Not one taken yet. I mean, I feel like there's good depth receivers, but I definitely don't think it's like, what was it, last year, 2 years ago with Waddle. Just a multitude of guys. I don't think that's going to be the case. Now, Green Bay, right? Damn, the Lions are so hype for a running back at 12. I just don't understand it, man. I feel like you could have gotten better value out of that, but out of all the things they could have fixed, they were like, yeah, we definitely need to get better running back. I guess. Like, I just don't. I don't understand it. But, hey, man. To each his own. Shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs. He got drafted. Top 12, you're going to be getting paid. Jahmyr Gibbs going to be being paid. Listen, some people like to stay home. Jahmyr Gibbs is at the crib. Sometimes when you're at the crib, man, it's because you don't expect to be in the first round. I'm just saying. That's just me. Green Bay's at the helm, 13th overall. Never drafted a first-round wide receiver. Ever. Ever. When Aaron Rodgers was there. Wouldn't it be crazy if they drafted a wide receiver the first year that he's gone? Not even the first year he was gone. 4 days after you trade him, you get a wide receiver in the first round. That would be kind of crazy. Not going to lie. We got Zio saying Swift, not him. I think they're preferring Jahmyr Gibbs over Swift, man. I don't understand it. They don't like Swift. They drafted him. They don't like him. And they got David Montgomery. Oh, they did. They did. Chicago. Yeah, they did. Jamal Williams went to, I believe, New Orleans, and then David Montgomery is now I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. Drafting running back at number 12, and once again, I don't think anyone expected him to be top 12. It's kind of tough. I didn't expect that. Oh, no, I'm thinking of next year. No, next year is going to be crazy because it's going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. Not too sure after that, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be in that draft. He's going to be the number 1. People know that. We could all see it from now. But this year, man, there's still some players. I think there's still a good chance. It's kind of tough. Kind of tough, low-key. Kind of tough. Man, pick number 14 coming up. Pick number 13, I'm sorry. Green Bay. Picks in. If If I'm making a decision, and once again I'm not the GM, thinks it's Jackson Smith, but let's see. Big is in, man. Got 6 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Oh, I thought they just traded again. They're just talking about the Aaron Rodgers trade. I thought they just made another trade again. But yeah, they got a good haul. Green Bay got a good haul. And from what they're saying, they think that Jordan Love can play. I mean, if I'm the team, I'm gonna have confidence in my quarterback as well. But they think he can play, so we're gonna find out. But the pick is in. If I'm them, Jackson Smith's there. Go get him another weapon. Go get your quarterback some weapons. Cheeseheads, who they gonna take? I know Z will be tight if Jackson Smith goes right now. I just think that's gonna be the play. It's a good thing I'm not picking. Hey, man. New England. It's your turn. You want a weapon for Mac Jones? Number 1 receiver is still sitting there, man. The number 1 receiver is still sitting there. We got 7 people in the building. I believe this is a high. Appreciate y'all, man. Like up the video if you haven't already. Subscribe down below. They got Lucas Van Ness, defensive end, going to Green Bay. Trying to stack up that defense. Trying to make that defense more. They were really good 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They kind of fell off, especially last year, but they're trying to make that front even better by getting a defensive end. New England's on the clock, and this is where it starts to get a little tricky. Azil, who do you want? Azil, Christian, who do you want, man? See, I'll pick. No wide receiver off the board yet. No wide receiver off the board. It's going to be so weird if he goes to the Patriots, bro. It's going to be so weird. I just feel like I don't know. Yeah, I don't usually draft great receivers in the first round. I'm sorry. Amendola was not a first-round pick. Edelman was not a first-round pick. To each his own, though. As long as you get good wide receiver, that's all that matters. But knowing y'all, man, y'all about to trade back anyways. The Patriots about to trade back anyways. Y'all about to trade back anyways. They traded. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? I said that they're going to trade back anyways. They don't like their pick. They never like their pick. They never like their pick. I'm sorry, Azil. I'm sorry. They never like the pick. Jackson Smith, deuces. Deuces. You about to go to Pittsburgh now. Kenny Pickett needs some weapons. I mean, they did. I'm not a good GM. I'm not. So, you know, who knows? They got Pickens, George Pickens last year. But listen, man. I said they were going to pay. Yeah, he says Belichick doesn't like drafting good receivers. Wow, called it. I said it, bro. They're going to trade back. Azil says Nick Njigba Gonzalez or trade the pick. Well, they traded it. I wonder what they got. They probably got a second, I would imagine. Did Pittsburgh not have a first round pick? Because they weren't good last year. Oh no, they were actually kind of floating around. So their pick was probably later. Do they want receiver? Is receiver the play here? We're getting closer to 25, man. We're getting closer. It has to be JSN. It has to be. The pick is in. I wonder what the trade was. What was the trade? What was the trade? What was the trade, man? Steelers pick is in, man. Who's going to be the pick? Whose picks are going to get? We got 6 people in the building, man. Put in the chat how y'all feeling. How y'all feeling? Who's it going to be? We got 8 people in the building, man. 8 people in the building. Appreciate y'all for watching me, man. They get a 17th and a 4th round pick. I mean, they didn't move that far back. They went back to 17, and they got a 4th round pick out of it. You know, clearly they feel like whoever they're eyeing is still going to be there at 17. That's all that means. You know, whoever they want is still going to be there at 17. So let's trade back. Let's get another 4th round pick and try to get better. It's just what Bill Belichick does, man. It's just what he does. You would have to imagine, though, JSN is bye-bye. The Patriots are not going to get JSN anymore. You have to imagine. The pick is in, man. We gotta see who it is. About to see who this pick is, man. Once again, subscribe down below. Road 10K is still active, man. Follow me on these socials. Like out the video. Let's go. Steelers pick is in. Got to be JSN, right? It has to be JSN. I'm not a GM. I'm not a GM. Jackson Smith is still on the board. Jackson Smith is still on the board, man. Najigba, is he going to go to New York with Aaron Rodgers? Oh, man. Is he about to go to New York with Aaron Rodgers, man? Is this about to happen for real? Is this about to happen? Broderick Jones' selection, man. They need to get an offensive tackle to go try to help the cause, man. Go try to help Kenny Pickett, keep him upright. Hopefully he could be a little better. And I can't argue with offensive tackle. I can't argue with offensive line. They have Kenny Pickett, you know. They have Kenny Pickett, but they also have George Pickens, who they drafted just last year. So they want to get an offensive tackle to go try to like protect them, man. So I can't hate, but is Jackson Smith about to go play with Aaron Rodgers? That's the real question. Is he about to go play with Aaron Rodgers? Pair up with who's the one they drafted last year? The name is slipping my head right now, man. Who's the one they drafted? Dang, who? Jets receiver. Garrett Wilson. Kevin, you back in the cut. Appreciate you, man. He says, I think Smith-Njigba might not go round 1 because of hamstring injuries. I will gladly take him. Let him fall to 25. I will gladly take him. I don't think he's going to be. His scouting report also isn't the best. I've seen that, but the production's there. You can't argue the production. He was hurt last year, but the previous year he went stupid. And everyone's going to remember that one game they had. He had like 300 receiving yards. He went crazy. I think he's the most polished receiver in this draft, for sure. Injuries, yes. But injuries are not scaring me. But maybe I should worry about that because the Giants had so many injuries these past couple of years. I should know. Yeah, it was Garrett Wilson. I forgot. I confused him and Chris Olave from the Saints for some reason. I know they came from the same school, but JSN also went to Ohio State as well, man. JSN also did too. I want Jackson Smith, man. If I'm just being honest, that's who I want. That is who I want. Jets on the board. They just got Aaron Rodgers, man. If you feel like you need to get him more weapons, you can. But who knows, man? Who knows? Kevin says, I believe his production was on his cons list. Was it? I know last season for sure he played like barely any games. So for sure his production was not there last year, but let's check it out real quick. Let's see what his stat muse is talking about. It's very tough to spell his name. Not gonna hold you. Or they don't do college stats. Let me just look him up regular. Let me look him up regular, man. 9 people watching. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all can let me know in the chat how you feeling with the draft so far. Did your team pick already? And if they did, how you feeling about that pick, man? Giants at 25 once again. Yes, last year he didn't play. I said he didn't play that much. Last year he didn't even play. If we look right here, Jackson Smith at the top, you see it, right? 2022, 5 receptions, 43 yards. Last year, he didn't even play. That's kind of tough. But the previous season, man, you see it, 95 receptions, 1,600 yards, 9 touchdowns, man. That's some real stats right there. That is real stats the previous season. But last year, can't ignore it. He was hurt. He didn't play. That's probably the reason why he's still hanging around, but I definitely think the potential's there. Jets pick is not officially in, but it's still hanging around. Jonathan says, we got a young quarterback finally. Hey, man, y'all do. Is it the right choice? I don't know, but you have no reason not to be excited, man. Anthony Richardson, biggest surprise so far, but hey, man. If you want your guy, you go take him. Daniel Jones, everyone hated Daniel Jones too. So I wonder how the Colts fan base right now is feeling. They probably wanted somebody else maybe, but hey, man, if you like your guy, you go get him. Hawks, I mean, I know I'm talking about the NFL draft, but Hawks are up by 2. If any of y'all are interested, Hawks are up by 2. We got 11 people, man. 11 people watching me. I appreciate y'all, man. We out here just hanging out, talking about the draft. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. The Jets are still on the board, man. I'm going to be here all first round, all the way through the Giants pick and all the way through number 32, man. We out here. Mark my words, our offense still going to look scary. Crickets. Yeah, I might get a receiver, though. I really wanted Jordan Addison to the Giants. I've been saying this since the beginning of this live stream, the previous one and this one. Jordan Addison, I want him to be a Giant. I saw that he could be going to the Vikings with losing all the names. There's so many names that are going on. Adam Thielen's gone, so you might see him. But listen, don't team our receiver. That's all I say. Don't team our receiver, bro. You know what you should get? Your defense got mollywopped last season. Go get a DB, bro. Go get somebody. Don't get no receiver. Your offense was good last season. That's not the reason why you lost. When you got the L to the Giants, I'm pretty sure that was defense, man. You need to go get one. A minute. Oh, Nolan Smith. He's a big player coming out of Georgia. Edge rusher. He's still on the board, man. He's still on the board. A minute. Are they trying to trade this pick away? When you see it go to a minute, right here. You see it go down to a minute, man. Are they trying to trade it? They just might be. They just might be trying to trade it, man. Jordan Addison or possibly Quentin Johnston. Good receivers. The receivers I like. The receivers I want. That's not what y'all need, in my opinion. I don't think y'all need a receiver. Oh, they're shaking hands, man. They must have agreed on somebody. The pick got to be in. When we all do that, the pick is in. And the pick is in. It's about to get real interesting, man. Who are they? Are they going to get somebody to help Aaron Rodgers? They're going to do it. All I know is, from a Giants perspective, this is working out perfectly. I want a receiver. We possibly might want a receiver. No receiver taken yet. Possibly might want a cornerback. Only one cornerback taken so far. Might be it. Cornerback or receivers is dwindling down to that. Cornerback or receiver, man. The pick is in. I'll be interested to see who it is. I will be interested for sure. Excuse me real quick. I'll make sure y'all didn't hear that. Did y'all hear that? Hope you didn't. Heat smashing the Knicks next round. I'm going to need an NBA live stream for sure. I'm going to need an NBA live stream soon. The Hawks giving it to the Celtics right now, though. It's close, so. We got a lot of the underdogs taking place, man. I just wish the Bulls did their thing. I wish. But listen, we talking about the NFL draft right now, man. There's a lot of parity in this draft right now. What we thought the way it was going to go is not how it was going to go. We thought Bijan Robinson would go in the 20s. We had 2 running backs taken before the 20s. It's crazy. It is crazy. Got 8 people in the building, man. Appreciate all the love once again. Like up the stream. Trying to push this content out there, man. But I'm hyped, though. I'm hyped. The way the draft is falling for the Giants is perfect. Perfect, man. I got 1 new subscriber from this stream. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Continue on moving up, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's keep doing this thing, bro. Let's keep doing this thing. If you didn't like it, like up the stream now. Pushing this content out there. The Jets pick is going right now. Jets pick is in. I'm waiting on it. Waiting on it, man. Why is he trying to look like a kid that announced the Giants pick? That looks like Sam from the Giants pick last year. Giants draft. Now, oh, hold on. Giants draft announced by Sam. Wow, why are they trying to do it like the Giants? Look. He's cheering up just like my guy Sam right here. Oh, where are you taking me? Like my guy Sam right here, bro. They want to be like the Giants so bad. Take a back seat. I'm sorry. That kid's having their moment. I'm sorry. I would think it's Jackson Smith, though. I got to think it's Jackson Smith. I just found out we don't have a second round pick. We might have to get a DB. Y'all need defense. I'm telling y'all. Here it goes. On a real note, I love when they do this, though. So, clapping up for my man. Here we go. New England, you still have a chance. You traded back, and you still might get the receiver you wanted. They might have heard some rumblings, man. The Jets go get a defensive player, linebacker out of Iowa. Will McDonald, I believe he's a third linebacker to come out right now. I like the guy out of Clemson. I believe his name is Trenton Smith. He seems like a dog, but the Jets go get another linebacker. That defense is already great. It only gets greater, man. They drafted a cornerback last year in the first round. Now they get a linebacker. Here we go. Washington is on the clock. What could Washington need? They could use a lot of things. Finished last in the NFC East last year. Who would know more than the Washington than me? Because we beat them every time we play them. Besides last year, we did tie with them. Who could they be going, though? You drafted a wide receiver last year, Jahan Dotson. You already got Terry McLaurin under contract. You already got Curtis Samuel. You're not going receiver. Maybe offensive line. You know, your quarterback is still a toss-up right now. I don't even know who's going to be their quarterback next year. Is Will Levis going to go to the Washington? Commanders quarterback. Who is their quarterback right now? Did they get one in free agency? Oh, Sam Howell. I forgot. They do have Sam Howell. They do have Jacoby Brissett. They're not going to get a quarterback. They drafted Sam Howell last season. You're either going to get him an offensive lineman to help him out. His running back is not the play right now. All the good running backs in the first round are gone. It's not worth taking a running back here. If they did, I would laugh. Nolan Smith, but they have a good D line. Why do they need more D linemen? The pick is in, so clearly they knew they wanted a guy. I don't see it being another D lineman. But Nolan Smith is still falling. Nolan Smith is only falling even more and more, huh? But New England is officially on the clock as well behind them. Jackson Smith might be going to New England, and they traded back and still got him. That's a good value. If that's who they want, that's a good value. You trade back knowing the guy that you want is going to fall to them, and he did. Hendon Hooker's not going, no. They're showing Hendon Hooker. He's definitely not going to Washington. But he's going on commercial break right now. Y'all let me know, man. Who's going to be the next pick? Who's going to be the Commanders' next pick? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Hawks are still up, man. Boston going down low key. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Boston going down low key. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Who is going? Who is going? From the Giants, man, the way this draft has fallen so far, I love it. You got to love it. You have to love it. This is exactly what you want. All these people falling right into your lap. We're still at pick 25, but we still got JSN on the board. We still got Zay Flowers on the board. Once again, I said 16 to 25 or 17 to 25. That's where it's going to be tricky on who goes where. Still a lot of great people on the board. Nolan Smith is on the board. Christian Gonzalez is still up on the board at the moment. We still got JSN on the board once again. There's some good, talented players still on there that people expected to go in the top 10. Now we're getting closer to pick 20, and they're still not taking yet. Commanders being at 16, we will see who they decide to select. But you got to feel good if you're in that 20s range, you know. Whatever you had your eyes on, assuming that you weren't going to get any of those players, they might fall into your lap. This might be the case, man. So talking about the Giants real quick, you saw the way they approached free agency, getting Ashawn Robinson, getting Nacho, getting a linebacker. They went defense heavy, right? And we could not stop the run at all last year. So they went ahead and reinforced that to try to stop the run. Love the moves by Joe Schoen. Love everything they did. How does this point towards the first round? I don't see us going defense in the first round, knowing that we made all these plays for other defenders that are going on. You could definitely see a cornerback being taken. We need a second corner really bad. But will someone be worth being there at 25? That's the real question. The real question for the Giants is, will that player be there at 25? In my heart of heart, if Jordan Addison is sitting there at 25, the Giants are selecting him. We really don't know. We really do not know. We really don't know, man. I'm just waiting. We got 14 people in the building, man. That is my all-time high so far, man. If you're visiting for the first time, subscribe down below. Like out the video as well. Pushing this content out there. Let me know in the chat who's your favorite team and why. Who are y'all picking? Because, listen, I don't know who the Giants are picking. Just let JSN fall to us, please. Just let JSN fall to us, please. I need him. But the Commanders' pick is about to be announced right now. Not too sure who it is. Emmanuel Forbes. Another corner is off the board. Christian Gonzalez is still there. People thought Christian Gonzalez was going to be the first pick, the first corner taken. We're sitting here and still on the board, man. Still on the board. Did something happen? Like, people thought he was going to go top 10. Emmanuel Forbes coming out of Mississippi State. Long, versatile corner. He could be physical at times. I feel like he's a better zone corner than man. And the Patriots picked right away. The Patriots picked right away. Yeah, Emmanuel Forbes. Long, lengthy corner. Listen, they need to get a corner when they're going to draft a new receiver for the Giants right now. That's all I know. That is all I know. They need to go get a corner to go draft our wide receiver, to go guard our wide receiver. This is what we need, though. If I'm a Giants fan, I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Wide receiver still on the board. A lot of people still on the board. How are y'all feeling, though? Hopefully Christian Gonzalez falls to 25. I'd be cool with that. Just being honest. I'd be cool with that. That's cool with me. Christian Gonzalez falling to 25. I know I said I want a receiver. He was talking about being going top 10. You know, there got to be something out there. Probably like medical concerns or something. But I would take him. Oh, here comes the Patriots pick. That was quick. Jackson Smith. Oh, there goes Christian Gonzalez off the board, man. Christian Gonzalez is off the board. Listen, that's a good value pick. That's a good value pick. Once again, one of the best corners in this draft. They were projecting him to go top 10. There had to be something out on him. Probably some medical concern or something. But he's a dog, man. Once again, he was probably one of the best corners. They lost a corner last year. They go get one of the best ones in this draft. New England being New England, man. You expect them to get a weapon. They are not getting no weapon. They're not doing that. They are not doing that. The draft is really not who you telling, bro? The draft is really not what I expected either. No receiver taken still. Nolan Smith from Georgia still on the board. Chris Gonzalez was taken. We still have guys like Deonte Banks, another corner still there. Joey Porter Jr. still on the board. I think that was a good value pick for the Patriots, though. New England, you should be happy. But man, I just didn't expect it, man. Just did not expect this to be going this way. Jackson Smith, you are going to be a New York Giant. I'm just letting you know. Troy is on the clock. They had 2 picks. Who'd they trade with? Oh, the Rams. Keep in mind, remember, the pick, that was the first pick that the Lions had. That was the Rams pick. That was the Rams pick, man. The Lions are on the up and up. 2 first-round picks. Now here, right? If I'm the GM for the Lions, right? You got Aiden Hutchinson last year. We had a great, I think he was defensive rookie of the year. He had, I'm sorry. Sauce was. But he was put up a great season. What better is it to go get somebody on the other side to do the same thing? Nolan Smith, supposed to be top 10 defensive end. Might be something out on him. Not too sure. Go get that other side suited up as well, man. That offense was super, super good last year. The defense was just very lackluster. They put up 30-point games and lost those games. A lot of them. Go get somebody else on the defensive side of the ball. Go get Nolan Smith. He's hanging around. And you can complete that, man. Azil saying, great pickup. Yeah, man. I think it was good. I think that was a good pick for y'all once again. Azil moved back up and got a solid corner. You got a 4th-round pick and got a corner that you still expected to get at the original pick you were at. Good pickup, man. That's a good pickup. I'm just wondering why a receiver hasn't gone yet. I know people didn't love this receiver class. I understand that, but man. Man. But with that being done, we're officially over the halfway mark for the draft, man. It's 10 o'clock. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now, man. We've been streaming for about 2 hours, and once again, I appreciate y'all for watching. We got 13 in the building right now. Subscribe, like it up. Let's push this content out there, man. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. Say it's up in the chat. I'll give you a shout out, my mans. And yeah, so far so good, man. 2 hours in. Probably gonna be another 40 minutes till we get to the Giants pick. But listen, we in it for the long haul. I'm excited the way he's falling out so far. Once again, we still have good cornerbacks on the board. Joey Porter Jr., Nolan Smith is still out there as a defensive end. Jackson Smith, Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnston. All these people still out there, man. So it's going to be interesting. It's about to be interesting real soon. The Lions, 3 minutes left. They still have not put a pick in. Their first pick was a running back. You could have waited till 18 and got that running back. I'm not going to lie. I don't think nobody was going to take Jahmyr Gibbs, but what do I know? What do I know? But it's about to get interesting. This is where the good teams start to make some picks, and you really see what it's going to be. The good teams start to make these decisions, man, and you get good pieces added to good teams just to put them over the top. I'm not saying the Giants are close, but I'm just saying, man, we had a good record last year. We had a good squad last year, and we can just pretty much go best player available. That's what I think. The way it's shaping out is go best player available. That's all we got to do, man. Lions pick is in. Pick number 18 coming up. Interested to see who they're going to take at 18. Damn, man. The Hawks gave up the lead. I don't know who's rooting for Boston, man, but we need Boston to get out of there. That's what we need right now. We need Boston to get out of there. How we feeling in the chat, man? How are we feeling? Man, it's just so different. Like the Giants have been so bad that we picked top 10 the past like 4 years. Waiting to pick 25 is just different. Like it literally just hits different, man. Can't say I expected it. Cannot say I expected it. JSN. I'm going ahead tweeting right now. Once again, Twitter, IG. Go ahead and follow me on both. Send out a tweet right now. JSN. You are a New York Giants. Hashtag together blue. You know the game, man. You know the game, man. And if you think I'm capping, 10-15. 10-15 with a JSN. You are a New York Giant. That's it, man. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. Speaking into existence right now. Lions pick is in. We got it cooking up real quick, man. Will Levis is still on the board. They're showing him right now. He's still on the board. Could the Lions try to get a quarterback real quick? Might be the case. Lions pick is about to be announced. They're showing Will Levis a lot. I don't think this is Will Levis' time, man. He might go out of the first round. I didn't think he was going to be the first round pick anyways, so. Lions pick coming up now. It would hurt if a wide receiver went now, but I don't think it will. Here we go. Nolan Smith is my prediction. Nolan Smith. Jack Campbell. I actually did hear about this guy before, a linebacker, another linebacker out of Iowa. See, linebackers flying, man. Linebackers are flying. 3 cornerbacks taken off the board. No wide receivers taken so far. Will Levis is still on the board. Nolan Smith is still on the board. Tampa is on the clock. Hey, is Tampa going to go Will Levis? Y'all think Tampa's going to go Will Levis? They don't got a quarterback. Will Levis is supposed to be number 1, man. You can get a number 1 quarterback at pick 19. Is this it? Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know. Is Will Levis the pick? Is Will Levis? Dang, this is kind of messed up, low key. But Lawrence Tynes, what a guy. Lawrence Tynes was a kicker for the New York Giants. He says, not all organizations are created equal. If you see the top is us with super digital, extremely cool layout right here. And they got the Commanders below with just Commander stuff. Shout out to them, though. They did sell the team. New ownership is going to be coming into Washington, so maybe the team will change a little bit. But I don't know about y'all. I think Ron Rivera is very overrated. Very overrated, in my opinion. But y'all let me know, man. But Washington's going to be Washington. That's all I know. Washington is going to be Washington. I definitely think, here we go, this is going to be the moves where you start to see wide receivers go. Buccaneers are here. I don't think they're going to go wide receiver. They still have a crowded wide receiver room, but you never know. Could Nolan Smith be going here? They did lose some defensive players. They were a little old on that side of the ball. This could be the case. It just might be. The way he's falling is good. Hey, man, they got Baker. Hey, you're right. Is Baker the answer? I don't think so. But listen, man, who better to learn under than Baker Mayfield, the GOAT himself? Who's better to learn under than Baker Mayfield? A number 1 overall pick? Will Levis, you are a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I think Will Levis is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, man. 9 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Appreciate every single one of y'all. We are just cooking up in here. Got a couple more picks to go to the Giants on the board, man. A couple more picks. We are an hour out from Jalen Carter being a Philadelphia Eagle, so that's cool. Still not off my mind. It's about to get interesting right now. Buccaneers selection coming up, man. Defensive tackle is the move, man. Yo, these receivers must not be that good. I'm just being honest. We've seen Zay Flowers going as high as 12, 13, 14. We've seen JSN going top 10. We are about to enter pick 20. Not one of them being taken. Not a single one. But defensive tackle, Casey. I've seen some stuff on him, and it's only fitting that they said NFL. Why are they showing Daniel Jones getting sacked? That's messed up. NFL comp, Aaron Donald. You know, you would hope that you drafted Aaron Donald, but it's only ironic that he's playing for Pitt, a defensive tackle that's very fast, good hand play. And, yeah, man, they could get a stud. They got Vita Vea locked up there as well, so they're going to have 2 defensive tackles that are going to be hopefully the future for them. They needed to get a little younger. They had some old people on that defense ever since they won the Super Bowl. But, yeah, man, why they show Daniel Jones getting sacked, man? That's some messed up stuff. That is messed up. I mean, wow, the measurables are pretty on par. Same 40-yard dash, same weight, same height. It's kind of crazy. They both went to Pitt. It's kind of crazy. But with that being said, we are 5 picks away. 5 picks away from the Giants pick, man. I'll be having a live reaction to that. Listen. We have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 5 different picks to go through to the Giants pick, right? JSN could be one of them. Zay Flowers, Jordan Addison. Nolan Smith is still on the board. And Joey Porter Jr. still on the board. And Deonte Banks. One of them are falling to us. One of them. And I'll take any one of them. Any one of them, I'll take them. We gonna see, though. We gonna see. It's about to get interesting right now, man. It is about to get interesting. Could you see the Giants trade up for JSN? Is that on the board? You're only moving up like 4 spots. Could the Giants be cooking that up, man? Seattle's still on the board. Maybe we talking a trade right now. Maybe. Maybe. What are y'all thinking, man? Who's going next? Who is going next? Who is going next? It's about to get interesting, though, for real, man. Pick is still not in. What are y'all thinking, man? Who's going to be the pick? Who is going to be the pick? What the Hawks cooking up right now? Oh, it's tie game. Yo, that game is actually really close. I look, you want to throw that game on. NFL draft, NBA playoffs. Which one? Which one y'all think? Damn, OBJ. That's what I would assume too, OBJ. My man said these receivers got to be coming off the board soon, huh? They have to. They got to be. It got to be on the way. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. Only makes sense, man. Dang, it's starting to pour. It's the one thing about living in Florida, man. It rains unexpectedly all the time. Just don't put the draft out. That's all I ask. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and they don't have the pick in, man. They're probably trying to work a trade in. We said there'll be a couple trades. So far, there's been 3 or 4. 4, because we didn't include the Patriots one, I don't think. So it might be 4. We had a prediction of 7. We had a prediction of a lot of trades. There might be some coming right now. 2 minutes left. They're not going receiver, so receiver might still be there. It's about to get interesting, man. The Hawks and the Celtics are going to the wire, though. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. 1 minute and 40 seconds left, man. They said a 1.1 chance that Will Levis will still only be on the board by 20. I did not think so. Will Levis is not a top first round quarterback. I'm sorry. He's just not. It's only a 1.1 chance people thought he was going to go number 1 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why people thought that was going to happen. That was not going to happen. That was not going to happen, bro. Going down to the last minute. We're going to see what Seattle got cooking up. $40 seconds. The pick is not in still. Who is this pick going to be? Who is this pick going to be? Got 9 people in the building. Man, the Celtics and Heat. Celtics and Hawks are going crazy. We got 20 seconds. I wonder what they're building there for real. Pick is in. No trade. Pretty sure they must have been seeing if anyone wanted it. Maybe they can move back, but ain't nothing happening right now. That means the Chargers are officially on the clock. We saw the Chargers mock to get Zay Flowers or another addition of a receiver. Could be happening soon. We're going to see. That could be happening. Nolan Smith still being there is a little weird. It's a little weird, but who's Seattle going to take? Once again, man, like the video. Twitter, IG. You know what to do. I'm trying to see who the Seahawks pick. Baltimore is definitely going to get a receiver. They got to. You're going to help. You got Odell Beckham. You just signed your quarterback. You're going to help him even more. You're going to get one of the receivers. I don't think they expected JSN to be there. Could possibly be there. The Chargers can take him right now. We're going to find out in a second. Jordan Addison might be a giant, man. Jordan Addison might be a guy. A giant. I was waiting on the pick. Kevin in the cut, he said they could use a slot guy. They could. I could see it. You got DK, you got Lockett, both people on the outside. You could use someone in the slot that could take a little bit off of them. But I just feel like they could shore up that defense as well. You still have good players. They could go either or. I think a lot of good players fell. A lot of good players fell. I definitely think some people that got taken should have not, but I'm not no GM. I'm not no GM. Giants are cooking up in about 5 picks, waiting on it. Here comes the pick. It's going to be announced by one of these kids. Pointy and the Eagles up there is crazy. I'm trying to see this pick, man. Wow. Wow. JSN goes to Seattle. Hey, JSN played in the slot. Kevin, you might have called it, man. Played in the slot at Ohio State. I didn't think they needed it, but Now, if you're guarding DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, now you got to worry about JSN as well. That's crazy. First receiver taken off the board at pick 20. You might see him fly now. Literally, you might see all the receivers fly. JSN taken to the Seahawks. Solid pick to them. Solid pick to them. It's no secret, man. If he's healthy, he's going to be good. If he stays on the field, he's going to be good. They could have used the slot guy, and the slot guy's there. The Seahawks wide receiver room just got better. Yeah, it did. Definitely did. I don't think we expected it this late, but first receiver is taken off the board. I guess I gotta go delete my tweet. Then I gotta go delete that tweet, I guess. Nah, I'll leave it up there. It's fine. He'll be a Giant one day. We'll go back to that. But the pick is coming soon. One more in this man, though I can hang. Still a lot of good DBs on the board as well. Banks is still up there. Brian Branch, I believe, from Alabama, is still on the board as well. NFC West contenders. They competed. They were in the playoffs last year. They definitely can contend now, especially when you don't know what's going on with the 49ers. You don't know how the running back situation is. Quarterback. They're saying that he could be out all year. Trey Lance, is he good? We don't know. Excuse me. But yeah, man, the NFC West is definitely up for grabs. And if anything, they should be getting better, you would think. Geno Smith going to have another year like he did last year. That's very, very important on their success. But we shall see. Chargers still on the board. Don't know who their pick is going to be yet. Pick is not in. See what you want, and you got what you wanted. All I know is the Giants are about to get a really good player. That's all I know, man. Still good players hanging around. Still good players on the board, man. Chargers, can you make your pick? Try and get this 3 hours into the draft to get to 25. That's crazy, man. Sadly, I won't be able to cover all the rounds. But if y'all don't know already, man, NFL draft goes on through the weekend. Day 1 is today. The second round and the third round is tomorrow. Then I believe rounds 4 through 7 is Saturday. 4 through 7. Those be taking all day. Like literally rounds 4 through 7 go from the morning all the way to late afternoon. Those be crazy. And this Hawks and Celtics game is going down to the end. 113. It's crazy, man. Am I freaking out right now? Independent outsider, love to see you, man. Are you freaking out? Yes, I am, because I think the Giants can get a really good player. The Giants can still get a really good player. It just matters who goes on from here on out. Chargers pick is in. You could think that they're going to go wide receiver. But ultimately, we really don't know. Zay Flowers is still on the board. Jordan Addison is still on the board. Quentin Johnson is still on the board. We still have good guys like Nolan Smith, who I'm not going to lie, good value. I'll take him if he's there. Our number one need is not edge rusher, but listen, You saw what the Eagles did. Do they need another defensive lineman? No. But they went ahead and got probably the best one out of there. You think the Giants trade up for Deonte Banks? I think he could fall to them. I definitely think I could see him falling to the Giants right now, especially considering what the players are on the board and the teams are in front of us. The Chargers, I'm thinking, is going to go wide receiver. I'm thinking the Ravens need to go wide receiver as well. Help out Lamar Jackson. Banks might even fall to us, but, they know all the rumblings. We don't, so we'll see. But the Chargers pick is about to be gone. About to take place now. Nolan Smith. I'm saying Nolan Smith is still on the board. He was supposed to be top 10. There must be something out there, but listen, take all the talent you can. I definitely think you have to go best player available. We're not good enough to the point where we just pick for need. But let's see what the Chargers say. Quentin Johnston. Wow. Quentin Johnston being the second wide receiver taken off the board. Nobody expected that. Nobody did. I did a video on Quentin Johnston, man. He was a big framed receiver that he could take the top off of a defense very fast. I think parts of his game that he could work on that I thought Zay Flowers and Jordan Addison were better in terms of route running. We know he can run the 9 route, but I didn't see him being the second receiver taken, man. But the Chargers, you know what they like? Justin Herbert, another big frame receiver. They already have Mike Williams. They got Keenan Allen in the slot. Now they got Quentin Johnston on the other side, man. I knew they were going to go receiver. I just didn't expect it to be them. Independent outsider, you say jump ahead of Minnesota. Minnesota got to go DB. After what Isaiah Hodgins did to them, they got to go DB. Have to. Azil says, I'm just waiting for the receivers to pick up. Listen, this is it right now. This is it right now. I'll tell you what, by pick 25, there's going to be good players on the board, and it's just a matter of who do you value better. Like I said, who is the best player available at that point in time. That's all that matters. We're going to get a monster play. We are. The way the board is falling out right now is probably the best we could have ever imagined it to be. The best. Ravens on the board. I've seen a lot of mock drafts, and obviously mock drafts, but Zay Flowers was going there a lot. He's still on the board. Could possibly go to them. But, yeah, man, the way it's shaping out for the Giants right now, we have, 3 picks ahead of us, 22, 23, 24. So 3 picks ahead of us, right? Let's go again. Nolan Smith could be one of them. Zay Flowers could be one of them. Jordan Addison could be one of them. Deonte Banks could be one of them. Joey Porter Jr. could be one of them. 2 of these players are going to fall to us. And I think if you were going into the draft, man, you were hoping that one of them will fall. Listen, 2 of those 5 players that I just said are going to fall to us. Who would Joe Shane pick, man? It's about to get interesting. I'm so glad I took the day off. Hey, man, I worked in the morning this morning, man, so I was luckily able to come on and live stream for the first time. Biggest shocker was Jahmyr Gibbs for sure. Jahmyr Gibbs going 12 was crazy to me. We had 2 running backs go in the top 12. 2 running backs. I don't think I could have ever imagined that happening, especially with the way the running back position is being devalued and, you don't pay running backs. Listen, I guess you draft them in the top 12, I guess. You draft them. There was a lot of linebackers went. I definitely didn't think that those were going to be taken ahead of some other players, but I could definitely see the teams that drafted those linebackers, they needed it. Those are things out of need versus drafting best player available, which I feel like you just need talent. Sometimes with these leagues, you need talent, man. Kevin says, waiting on my boys to draft the next Tony Gonzalez. I seen that, man. The tight end out of Notre Dame, I believe. It's Notre Dame. He's still on the board. Tight ends don't usually fly like that, so I'm not shocked that he's still on the board. Unless you're Kyle Pitts. But listen, man. I just didn't expect this much talent to be falling this late. That's all I know. I did not expect that. That was insane. Yeah, man. Jahmyr Gibbs was nuts. But I guess the Lions are gonna do what they gotta do, I guess. It's kind of crazy to me, man. You got Devin Montgomery, you got DeAndre Swift, and you want to go draft another first-round running back, go ahead. Go ahead, man. Waiting for this to be pick in, man. Waiting for this pick. Once again, the Hawks and the Celtics are going crazy right now. It's still a really close game. I hope they pull it out. Jack Campbell surprised me a little bit, but yeah, it was a hungry pick. It was. It definitely was. They went for need, you know. They definitely went for need. Even look at it for the Packers. The Packers, I would have laughed if they took a receiver because they never took a first-round receiver for Rodgers. And then they could have, and they still went defense. But their defense was pretty bad, so I'm not shocked. But yeah, that tight end from Notre Dame is still out there. We're not going to take him, though. But that would be crazy. Imagine Waller, Bellinger, and the tight end. That would be kind of nuts. But we still got some good players. We're going to see, man. Still some good players on the board. I'm just waiting for us to get back. It's been the longest wait ever. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, man. Once again, if you haven't already, subscribe down below, man. Like up the video. I'm trying to put this content out there. IG, Twitter, IG. Still got those on the board, man. But listen, man. I think just the way is Will Levis going to go in the first round? Is Will Levis going to go for real, man? At this point, I don't think so. At this point, I do not think so. The Ravens still didn't make a pick, man. The Ravens still didn't put the pick in. Yeah, I think the Hawks are done. Yeah, Jets are all over the place. Very interesting, man. Very interesting. The Jets made some interesting picks. Once again, going linebacker. Their defense was already stout. They want to make it even better. But what you going to do, man? What you going to do? Pick is in. Let's see what the pick is going to work out to. You'll get subs, patience. You drop. Appreciate that, my man. Appreciate that independent. We still climbing right now, man. We still climbing. Ravens pick is in, though. Let's see what the pick is going to ought to be. I'm Zay Flowers. That's my assumption. People thought he was going to go top 15. People thought top 20. We're seeing he had 22. The Ravens got Odell Beckham. They got their quarterback back. They drafted a first-round wide receiver in Rashad Bateman last year. Are they going to get another weapon? Just waiting for it at this point. Just waiting for it, man. Yeah, man, the Hawks are done. Hawks are done. Boston moves on. They'll be facing Philly. This is not an NBA live stream, but hey, NBA playoffs or NFL draft, which one are we talking about? I'm going to laugh and wait for the Jets-Giants game. Oh, I just love, hey, man, the Jets have been the little brother for a very long time. They were good last year. The defense was really good, but come on now. Come on, man. What are we talking about right now? I can see Zay. Yeah, I think Zay's going to go. I think Zay's going to go right now. I think he was one of the best receivers, and I think that if he were to fall to the Giants, I would really want Zay. He looks very explosive, and that's what we need. We need players that can make a difference and players that can just take the top off of anybody. But let's find out right now. Zay Flowers, he's gone, man. Zay Flowers. You know, this is the thing, though. Like, I was looking at Zay Flowers and thinking about it for a little bit. You know, obviously, one of the biggest thing was that he's like 5'9", 5'10". You know, he plays a lot bigger than the way he is. But Baltimore a couple years ago had Marquise Brown. Two completely different players. I think after the catch, Zay Flowers is a lot better than Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown was like a top 15 pick, and he was supposed to be an extreme deep threat. He still could be, but Zay Flowers is kind of similar to that pick. So it's kind of just, The world goes round, man. But Zay Flowers, super electric. It made sense why he went to the Ravens, man. Let Jordan fall to us. Jordan's gonna be there for the Vikings. Jordan Addison is gonna be there. Y'all are not gonna take a receiver. Gotta take him from y'all. You're not taking a receiver, man. Go get a DB. Go get some defense, man. Y'all need some defense. We're finally at that point, y'all. We're finally at that point. The Giants are on the screen at least. The Giants are on the screen. Nolan Smith, Jordan Addison, or Deonte Banks, who you picking? That's tough, man. That is tough. If I'm going best player available, right? If I'm going straight off of value, I'm taking Nolan Smith. I'm just being honest. One of the best pass rushers in this draft coming out. Yes, we have Kayvon Thibodeau. We have Azeez Ojulari. Azeez Ojulari is great when he's on the field. Last year, he missed too many games. Nolan Smith on the board. I'm taking him. Just being honest. That makes a lot of sense for the Ravens. Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely expected it. I expected it, man. Zay Flowers, I thought he'll be good. And now they got some weapons, man. You can't say they don't have no receivers now. You drafted Zay Flowers. You got Odell Beckham. You had Rashad Bateman last year. I think you got to make that move, man. Do we need another smaller receiver? Yeah. Zay Flowers was definitely small. Jordan Addison, he's has a little less weight in his pocket compared to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers was very solid, very ripped. Jordan Addison is not like that, but I just love the route running that he has, man. I just feel like we need players that can separate off of route running, not only just their speed, but route running in general. And I feel like Jordan Addison's game is pretty nice, in my opinion. Yeah, man. Nolan Smith. There got to be a reason, though. At this point, there got to be some questions on why he's even still on the board. I don't understand it. Azeez has been hurt, man. And you know what I really blame it on? Azeez, in the offseason, obviously this is the second season going in, he put on a lot of muscle. Way too much muscle, in my opinion. Like, yes, he got bigger. He was going to be a monster. And when he was on the field, he was a monster. But when you get big up top and then you start to have these little hamstring pulls and calf pulls and stuff like that, man, the weight is not compensating the other side of it, man. Minnesota's still on the clock, man. But, yeah, I'm taking Nolan Smith. But could Nolan Smith go to Minnesota? They lost him. They have Everson Griffin, I believe, still. No, Everson Griffin. What am I saying? Dang, man. I forgot his name. They got two edge rushers right now. Number 99. Oh, my gosh. They played against us. All I know is that they're only getting older. Why not stack up that defense even more? Go get some defense. Minnesota. You're either taking a corner or you're taking an edge. One of the two. That's my prediction for Minnesota, man. Jacksonville, could they go receiver? They could. I don't know. It's weird right now. This is definitely like all bets are off once we get to these picks. You can kind of go in the direction you want. Some players that people wanted probably still there. We're going to find out soon, man. Quentin Johnson going that second wide receiver taken off the board kind of shocked me. I'm not going to lie. But I think Joey Porter Jr. was talked about a little bit too. He's still on the board. He's still on the board. 3 minutes left. Pick is still not in. I said it before. Said it in my other video. My prediction was Jordan Addison. That was just my prediction. I didn't imagine the board falling the way it is right now. But that was my pick. And I'm still going to rock with it unless he's not there. Still going to rock with it. Might change. I just don't know what Joe Schoen wants. Don't know what he's building, man. Brian Branch is still on the board. I forgot about him. Brian Branch is still on the board. Pick is not in yet. 2 minutes left. I'm expecting defense here. Just want a receiver, man. I just want some weapons for Daniel Jones, bro. I just want some weapons. I just want all the weapons that he can get, man. That's what I really want. Paid the man his money. Let's go get him some weapons so he can ball out. That's what I want, man. If Min or Max take Jordan, I'm done. Oh, Minnesota or Jacksonville. I don't see it. I wouldn't rule it out, though. I would not rule it out. If that happens, we're taking Nolan Smith. If that happens, we are taking Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith will be a New York Giant if both receivers or if Jordan Addison gets taken right here. Could go corner, too. Could go corner. Deonte Banks is still on the board, man, like we said. It's all about what they want, man. I think this is exactly what they want. A minute left. Pick is still not in. I'm a minute on the man now. Think we might have traded the pick. 40 seconds left. We're going to see. 40 seconds left. About to get crazy. Pick is in. Pick is in, man. No pick traded. Pick is in. Pick is in. Jacksonville's officially on the board. You see the best available, Nolan Smith, tight end out of Utah. It wasn't. I said Notre Dame was Utah. Deonte Banks and Jordan Addison. What does Joe Shane want? We're either going corner. If Nolan Smith is off the board right here, we're going corner or receiver. I don't see us trading back. It's going to be one of those picks. Going to find out in 1 second, man. Who are they taking? Who are they taking? Who are they taking? Which team surprised you the most to pass on Will Levis? The Titans, low key. But I think maybe they're thinking they can pick him up in the second round. Maybe. There's some teams that needed a quarterback that didn't want to take him, but I think it's because they know he's not a first round quarterback, man. Vikings pick is in. Vikings pick is in. Oh my gosh. Jordan Addison goes to Minnesota. What are they? Jordan Addison, man. He was going to be a Giant. Jordan Addison was supposed to be a Giant, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Jordan Addison was supposed to be a Giant, man. Yeah, I know John is hype. Dang. He was supposed to be a Giant. No first round wide receiver coming, y'all. My Giants fans, no first round receiver coming. It's cool, though. It's cool. Listen. Cornerback, Deonte Banks, Joey Porter Jr. That's who I see right now. Jacksonville is going to take one of them. Leaves us with Nolan Smith or one of those corners. Top corners fell. Dang, man. Jordan Addison got taken before us. People thought he was going to go in the second round. He said, we're going to trade with y'all and get Nolan Smith. Yeah, trade us Jordan Addison. Go ahead. Trade us Jordan Addison. We'll take you can take Nolan Smith. I didn't expect that though. That's crazy. That defense was rough, man. That defense was rough. Oh, the Giants traded out. Oh, the Giants just traded up. I missed it. The Giants traded up. The Giants just traded up. What did we just give up? I'm over here talking about how I miss Jordan Addison. Are we taking both? Are we going to take Nolan Smith and a corner right now? The Giants just traded up. What did we give up? What did we give up? What are we getting? Who are we getting? Who did we want? Who do we feel like was not going to be there? I'm confused. Yeah, it's back-to-back picks. No, we just swapped one. What is going on? We traded up for what? I'm confused. We moved up one spot. I thought we... What do we move up one spot for? Hold on. What do we move one spot up for? What did we just... I'm confused. I just don't know what was not going to be there that we wanted. Pick's in. The pick is in. I'm just not sure what was not going to be that at 25 that we traded up for. I'm not going to... I don't think it must have cost much to move up one. Probably a fifth, maybe. But it must have been a guy that they felt like wasn't going to be there. And Nolan Smith or Deonte Banks. That's my prediction, man. Nolan Smith or Deonte Banks. One of them. I thought for a second it said we had both of them. So I thought we probably give them more. But pick number 24. Here we go. Here we go. The pick is in, man. Who's it going to be? Y'all in the chat, let me know. Who is it going to be? Yeah, man. Minnesota could have used a lot of different things, but it's cool, bro. It is what it is. I can't even hate on Jordan Addison because I wanted him. I can hate on the decision because I felt like y'all needed more stuff than that, but it's all right, man. Best player available is what the Giants going to go with. It's going to be Nolan Smith or Deonte Banks, man. That's what I think. Pathetic, bro. We move up one spot after receivers are gone. Sleepy Joe. I don't think... Listen, there must have been other people that wanted to move up too. When you trade out one pick, it's because you feel like somebody else is going to trade for that pick too. And take a guy you want. Now, I would have been cool. Like, at the end of the day, only one player can get selected. I would have been cool with either or because both of them were not supposed to be sliding down this late. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough right now, man. Who is the pick? Who is it? Who is it? Who is the pick? I can look right now and figure out who it is. I'm not going to though. I'm gonna wait, just like with y'all. Who is the pick? Why we traded out one? I want to know what we gave up. What we give up? A 5th round pick and a 7th round pick. Those are guys that might not even be on the team, but 2 picks to move up one. Hey, bro, I hope they like who they got. That's all that matters. I hope they like who they got, man. It's about to go right now. Who is it, man? Who is it? Dayball's happy. They're all happy. Who is it? License plate guy. Let's go. Let's go, G-Man, baby. Let's go, G-Man, baby. Saquon, I don't even know if he's playing for us right now, but let's go. Let's see. Who is it, man? Who is it? Announce the pick, man. We traded up already. Come on. What? For me, it's like, damn. What you do that for, bro? What you trade that one pick for? John, don't say nothing, bro. Don't say nothing. You furious. Don't tell me who it is, man. Not even gonna look at chat right now, bro. Nolan Smith, Deontay Banks. That's all I'm assuming, man. That's all I gotta be. Come on, man. Let us know. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Deontay Banks. I'm not mad with it. I'm not mad. One of the top corners in this draft. We had a good corner in Dory Jackson. Need another corner outside of him, man. Deontay Banks is the man. Deontay Banks is a New York Giant. Do we need to move up one? I don't know. I don't know if we needed to. Man-to-man corner. We need a man-to-man corner in this system, man. He's a stud, though. Deontay Banks is going to be a stud. Is that another trade? Or is that the Giants? No. Oh, wait. Oh. Now Jacksonville traded to Buffalo now. They just keep moving back. Regardless, I'm still mad. Who the hell is Danny throwing to? Hey, man. I understand. All the receivers were gone. Just being honest. All the receivers were gone. There was not much we could do. All the receivers were gone, man. We still have a whole draft. We still have a couple other guys that's on the board. Jalen Hyatt maybe in the second round. Could see that happening. But only thing that matters is right now, Deontay Banks is the man. Damn, man. Some people are just very, very, very negative. I'm looking on Twitter already. It was up between him and Joey Porter Jr. Some people wanted Joey Porter Jr., but hey. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Deontay Banks. Deontay Banks is a New York Giant. All right, y'all. I'm going to be staying on just for the Dallas pick, just to see what our competitor is going to pick. And for my dog, Kevin, we're going to give a live reaction for Kevin. But once again, man, if this is your first time here, subscribe down below. Rose OK is still active, man. Like the video. Got the socials going on right here, man. First live stream. Probably going to do this a lot more. Appreciate all the love and support, man. Once again, appreciate y'all so much, man. And for my Giants fans, man, Deontay Banks, how we feeling? I feel good. I'm going to look into him a little more. If I'm going to be honest, I focused on receivers because I thought that's who we were going to address. And Jordan Addison was gone. Quincy Johnson was gone. Zay Flowers was gone. No other receiver valued at that first round position, man. I don't want to wait for wide receiver to develop. It's tough, bro. It's tough, man. Even when you look at like receivers that are available, like DeAndre Hopkins, they were asking for a second round pick for DeAndre Hopkins. We ain't giving us a second round pick up for DeAndre. Can't do it, man. Cannot do it. And I think next year's class is gonna be really, really heavy. You know, obviously we want to compete next year, but we want to compete this upcoming year. Next year's draft is gonna be a lot more heavy with receivers, and I think that's when you'll see us take one in the first round. This year ain't it, bruh. Hey, if Kadarius Toney worked out, we wouldn't even be talking about this, but here we are. Deonte Banks is a New York Giant. We get cornerback. We get some defensive help. Somebody opposite of Adoree Jackson. You gotta step in. Hopefully make a big difference, man. Deonte Banks is here. Deonte Banks is here, man. Independent, I don't know if he's still in here, man. How you feeling? You want Deonte bad. You want Deonte Banks bad. Who the Bills to trade up for, though? The Bills to trade with Jacksonville. I wonder who they wanted to take. I just wonder if Jacksonville was going to get Deonte. That's what I wonder. Still would, though, because Wan'Dale injured still and Shep can't go a full season. Yeah, so when you look at it, we got right now, we got Paris Campbell. We got Paris Campbell, Isaiah Hodgins. Why do I feel like we added more? Wan'Dale's still hurt. Darius Slayton's back on the team. Sterling Shepard can't go full season, but he's going to be added into the rotation. All of those people, right? Not a good wide receiving core. Not a lot of people that we expected. You traded for Darren Waller. It's a big piece. Darren Waller is going to be the number one focal point. He's a tight end. He's pretty much like a receiver, though. His speed, size, strength. I definitely still see us taking another wide receiver. And we just need a lot of, I've been saying this a lot, we need a lot of bodies. We need a lot of people to add to the squad. A lot of different receivers that could probably step up, and you might see different people step up. We going to find out, man. I think it'll be all right. I definitely think wide receiver is going to get addressed, whether it's in the second or the third round. But it's going to get addressed. We got good value, though, because Deonte Banks, people were saying that he was going to go a lot earlier. Nolan Smith is still there, and I don't know why. Is that who the Bills traded up for? Could be who the Bills traded up for, but we here. I just wonder who the Bills want. I wonder who the Bills want. I mean, Danny going to make it work regardless. It can't get worse than last year. That's all I know. We can't look at this wide receiver room and tight end room and think, dang, this is worse than last year. I don't think so. I don't think it is. Bills pick is in. I'm here until Dallas's pick. And we're going to wrap it up, man. I'm thinking Nolan Smith. They have Von Miller, lost a linebacker. Dang, I know Kevin is mad. That tight end went 1. They traded ahead of the Cowboys, and they knew the tight end was going to go there. I'm just tired of blaming our receivers, man. Our D is going to be crazy. For sure. We added some people I think will be better. And that's for sure, man. One thing Gettleman did, he traded away OBJ. We haven't found one since. We have not found one since. I think it's hard to find. I want to say it's hard, but it's not, because all these different teams have good receivers, man. All these other teams have good receivers, but it is what it is. Deonte Banks, man. Deonte Banks. I'm still crazy. Jordan Addison really went to the Vikings. That's crazy. Dallas is on the clock. Do it for my dog, Kev. Ironically, a Cowboys fan, and we'll be out of here. Highlight take goes crazy. Why couldn't we trade up? That tight end's nuts. That tight end is crazy. The Bills wanted him better. The Bills wanted him more. There you go. He was going to play with Dak Prescott or Josh Allen. Come on, man. Nah, I'm trolling. I'm happy with the Giants pick, man. I'm happy with the Giants pick. I'm happy, man. Gonna be making a video on him shortly to drop tomorrow, probably. We hype. Says Rip Levis, man. He's going through it. Oh, for sure. I mean, people were telling him he was going to be the first pick. I don't. People telling this man he was going to be the first pick, bro. Come on, man. Come on. First pick is crazy. First pick is nuts. So looking at next gen stats, not the biggest thing when it comes to this, but Deonte Banks' athleticism is off the charts compared to other players, of course. Elite athleticism. 40 times a 4.35, so he could definitely keep up with fast receivers. You need that nowadays with a lot of the receivers that you have in not only that league, but our division itself. Deonte Banks is a pick, man. Deonte Banks is here. Dude, I don't think anyone is having a worse night than Will Levis. For sure. No. They just hyped them up for him, man. You know, I understand at the end of the day, you believe in your ability, you believe in yourself, but people really said he was going to be number 1 ahead of Bryce Young. It's crazy. That stuff is crazy, man. Once again, I appreciate y'all for being in, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. John is about to, just looking at the tweet. Our wide receiver room is going to be ass. Could be. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in for sure, man. I'm for sure going to do this more. I want Mike McCarthy out of that draft room. Hey, that's your offensive coordinator now, man. That's your offensive coordinator. That tight end was drawing comparisons to Jason Witten. I know Cowboys fans are mad. You're comping Jason Witten, and y'all were trying to get that guy. Am I tripping? Was he not? I just saw Utah. Oh, he played at Notre Dame, and then he went to Utah. This transfer portal got me all out of whack. I knew I seen that he played for Notre Dame. Comparison to Jason Witten's funny. Now, I did see another guy that, if you're a Giants fan, you want to do some research on, Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss. Out of Ole Miss. I seen him being a dude. Out of Ole Miss. Out of Ole Miss. I want Joe Shane to realize Walmart checkout workers aren't wide receivers. Amen. The Cowboys just made their pick. They're clapping, man. Jason Witten's goated. No, for sure. I meant, like, to compare him to Jason Witten. I know you guys were, like, drooling over him to compare to Jason Witten. Jason Witten was goated. Probably your best tight end of all time. And he was right there. He was right there. But the Cowboys pick is in, man. We're going to be seeing what this is, man. We're going to see what the Cowboys pick is. And then we're going to slide out of here. Once again, I appreciate y'all so much, man. We've been on here for, what was that, 3 hours? About 3.5 hours, man. If y'all were here when my stream got sniped, I got sniped out the sky on the stream, man. Well, we're going to see what this Dallas Cowboys one is. Second round, we need O-line and hopefully some type of wide receiver. I can see us going interior offensive line and wide receiver. One of the two. If Jonathan Mingo's there, we're getting a wide receiver. That's what I think. Apparently, they really like Jonathan Mingo. But who knows at this point? Third, I'd like to get a running back. I wouldn't be too mad with it. But all I know is if there's a lineman we need to take, I would. Especially with seeing what the Eagles did.
You got to fight it, man. You got to fight in the trenches. And the trenches is where it's won. So I definitely think we need to do that. But we need to start getting to know Deonte Banks, man. Shannon Sharpe is a troll, man. Shannon Sharpe is a troll. Cowboys actually thought Kincaid would fall to them at 26. Buffalo says, nope, we'll move up and grab him at 26. Skip is punching air. He's a troll. He's a troll for real. I want to see what they're picking, though. Joey Porter Jr. is someone I really wanted to. All right, let's see who the Cowboys pick. Here we go. This is for you, Kev. We got 15 in the building. This is the all-time high. I think Beaver's going to come back strong opposite the Colts guy. I hope so. I can only hope. He looked good, but after ACL, you can never know. Cowboys, here we go. Mozzie Smith, the defensive tackle. I got nothing to say on that, bro. Absolutely nothing. Their defense was good. Their defense just got better, I would assume. What is up with Nolan Smith? That's what I want to know. That is what I want to know. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for joining in, man. Draft party is officially complete. I'll be dropping a video shortly, probably the next day or two, on Deonte Banks, the new Giants wide receiver. Appreciate y'all for joining in, man. Love y'all so much. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Like up the stream. And I will catch you guys, man. Independent outside, how happy are you? I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Cornerback was definitely a big need. Super big need. You were saying it. Banks. You got Deonte Banks. You got him. J-Russ says, sorry, Kev. It doesn't matter who the Cowboys will be Cowboys. Surprisingly, they always actually draft well, but defensive tackle, they got one. We got our guy in Deonte Banks. And listen, bro, CeeDee Lamb's not doing anything on Deonte Banks. Philly getting Smith. I'm not even going to stay on for that point, man. Not even going to stay on, but yeah, man, appreciate y'all, man. I will catch you guys on the next one. Stay tuned for my next video.